All right, birthday Howard, birthday Howard Shine, birthday Howard, birthday Howard Shine, California Howard, birthday Howard Shine, birthday Howard Kakadash. Double honor to the elder apostle, great Muslim who will, to the citation of Austin, the preaching of the truth. I caught the four corners of the earth to the fear and power of Howard Shine, Shine, the hope will let. Citation of Israelite family, scattered among the nations, throughout the four corners of the earth. I believe the name of Yahweh Shine, Shine. Shalom to the sisters and families that tune into the gospel. I preach around the whole world. Peace and mercy to you, who the world inwardly called God, his name Yahweh. Who the world inwardly called Jesus Christ, his name Yahweh Shai. So we the Hebrew Israelite that consists of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, and those whose line descendant go back to one of the 12 tribes of Israel due to the scattering amongst the nations. All right, Mahali call from the Great Millstone Los Angeles camp. And I wanted to go into about the what Elder Apostle Gabar mentioned in a video last week. Can't remember the title, but he always brings this up anyway about gotta have vision. You gotta see these prophecies, all right? And that prophet, you have to have vision because you're basically talking about something that's actually going to take place at a future time, all right? A future event that's going to actually play out here on Earth at a later date, all right? We're not just reading something that's going to happen. We're reading that was foreseen, all right, to be written down for us to speak on, all right? Because pro means to stay, prophecy is to stay before it happens, all right? Pro is being before, and for stay is to stay, all right? So as prophet, you have to be visionary, like the elder apostle Gabar said, all right? Visionary. You got to actually see the scriptures in color, all right? It's like how you have producers and directors or screenwriter. They actually, when they're writing these things and stuff together, they're actually visualizing it, but writing it down. And that's what we have with prophecy written in the scriptures. They're writing down what they actually saw, all right, the vision, the visualization of stuff that already took place, all right, in the future, be written down, to be given as a warning to what to come, all right. On this screen, we have vision as a noun, the 1300th century, all right, something seen in the imagination or in the supernatural, all right. Some Anglo, French, present, sight, view, look, apparent, dream, supernatural state. So the Latin, the act of seeing, sight, thing, seen, all right. So when you have a vision, it's something that you seen, all right, with your eye. Now, we haven't seen none of these prophecies. We're reading about it, but that's why you have to visualize it, all right? And that's where our faith come in. When we speak on these things, that it's going to happen. We believe in the scripture, the prophecy that it will happen, okay? Because the prophet, let's get it. It's like 1 Samuel 9 and 9. It said, before time in Israel, when a man went to inquire of Yahweh, does he spake, come and let us go to the seer. For he that is now called a prophet was before time called a seer. All right, let's see why they were called seer. Oops. Look up the word seer in the Hebrew. That is Wa'aha, Wa'ai, or Wa'a'a, It said to see, look at, perceive. All right, to see, have vision. To look at, see, regard, look after, see after, learn about, observe, watch, look upon, look out, find out. Basically, you get it's vision. All right, because the prophet, like I said before, time were called seer because they was given vision to what to speak on. All right, concerning what's gonna happen. All right, so that's why they were called seer because they actually they were actually receiving a vision. All right, and I was pretty sure they were called prophet because they were speaking on the vision that they saw that wasn't going to take place right then and there, but was going to take place at a later time. All right, and that's where you get the word prophet from. All right, so we got the word prophet. The Hebrew is Nahaba Ya'ah, or Naba Ya'ah. All right, spokesman, speaker, prophet. All right, environment, prophecy, that prophesies, prophet. All right, they're telling you things that happen before it happens. All right, so that's why they're prophesying. So that's why it says, read again, that before time in Israel, when a man went to inquire of Yahweh, does he fate come and let us go to the seer, for he that is now called a prophet was before time called a seer. All right, why? Because they were seeing the vision and they would speak on it. All right, that's why you have the word prophet now, speaking on something. All right, let's look it up real quick in here. They speak by divine inspiration, foretell future events. See, and that's what it is. All right, let's check on prophecies. It said the function of a prophet, inspired uttering the prediction of future events. All right. It said the gift down here. The gift of interpreting the will of the good from prophet to prophet. The thing. All right. So here we go. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Person who speak for God, one who foretell, inspired preacher. All right, you have to be inspired by Yahweh, by the Holy Spirit. All right, by the way of Yahweh, by Yahweh. They interpret both person, proclaimer, a harbinger. All right, but especially one who speak for a God, inspired preacher or teacher from before, like I mentioned earlier, forward, hint, in front of, before, root, benay, to speak. The feet tell they. All right, the feet before what? Before it happens. All right, and that's what you have the prophet. Okay. Now go to. Now go to Habakkuk 2 and 2. All right. It's the Habakkuk 2 and 2. It's the start at 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower and will watch to see what he will say unto me. All right, Yahweh shall shout, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord Yahweh shall shout, answer me instead, write the vision and make it plain. All right, the vision what? That he was receiving, all right, from the Lord to write down. All right, he was given a vision that was happening. All right. All right, the Ka, the one. All right, vision, oracle, prophecy. All right, oracles basically almost the same thing. They're prophets. Okay, because we're, like I said, I don't know if you caught that, but the medium. All right, we're the medium between people here and to Yahweh Shai. All right, or the Holy Spirit by way of how about Yahweh Shai. All right. The Habakkuk 2:2 say the Lord how about Yahweh Shai answer me is there. Write the vision. All right. Well, basically, we'll see what things and make it plain upon the table. That's why we have these scriptures that he may run that readeth it. All right, getting his knowledge. That therefore the vision is yet for an appointed time, right? Because these visions were received thousands of years ago, but there's prophecy in the book of Habakkuk that haven't been fulfilled. All right, there's a point in time in the latter time, which is the time we're in now, for them to be fulfilled. It said, but at the end it shall speak and not lie, though it tarry, wait for it. All right, because these prophecies seem like it's taking a long time to come to pass, but it's sure to come to pass. All right, it's the wait for it, but it will surely come. It will not tarry. All right, so this vision, even though it may seem like it's going to take a long time, it's not going to take a long time. All right, because all according to the timing of Yahweh Shai. All right, and we have the vision. All right, which is the prophecy. All right, so when you read the prophecy, you have to envision. All right, let that word up. Envision. Get a definition on this. Spelled it wrong. Like this. It's with an E, not an I. They imagine as a future possibility, visualize. All right, and that's what we're doing when we read scripture. You have to envision the prophecy actually taking place. All right, because when you speak on these prophecies, you have to believe in it. All right, you have to believe in it in yourself first before you can even speak on it. All right, because how you gonna speak on something if you don't believe in it? So you have to envision it. You have to see it. All right. So I just wanted to do that. Touch on that. Basically envision the prophecy happening. All right. So we're at the latter time. The prophecy are coming to pass. Keep the faith and see the prophecy as in colors. All right. So with that, shalom.